What is one thing every high school kid should do?
Bathe. It's a scientific fact proven that someone will like you if you smell good. There is deodorant for like $1 at Dollar General because we have one of those now. You can just go up there and you can just get in your change drawer, find some quarters, and go up there and get you some deodorant.
What?
Do you wish you did more in high school?
Honestly, yes. I mean, I kind of slacked off for a little bit, but then started noticing it was more important. So I started applying for scholarships and stuff, so it does help in the long run.
Do you recommend taking college classes in high school?
Yes, they are a great help and actually prepares you for some of the real world.
Do you recommend taking college classes?
Yes, but you have to be super motivated and ambitious and want to work hard at it because it is a little harder than regular high school. I suggest taking it both junior and senior year if you want to pay full price your junior year.
All right. Do you wish you did more in high school?
Yeah, I wish I did more and actually cared whenever I was underclassmen instead of just saying I'll do it whenever I'm a senior.
What would you say to kids who are thinking about quitting a sport?
I would advise them not to and just like keep with the sport and see how like the end like turns out, because with me I wish I wouldn't have quit basketball, but can't change, I guess.
What is one thing you learned in high school that isn't in a textbook?
Don't walk slow in the hallways. That's how you get pushed in lockers. I've learned that from 7th grade and now I do it to underclassmen.
What is one thing you learned in high school that's not in any textbook?
How to socialize with people and get along and put your views in with other people's without overpowering them.
Do you recommend being in clubs and sports in high school?
Yes, because it may seem uncool or boring at first and pointless, but in the end, when you're a senior and you're looking for scholarships, it's really important that you have all that because it makes you stand out from everyone else.
What is one thing you wish you knew as a freshman?
One thing I wish I knew as a freshman was developing better study skills, because when you get older, you actually have to study for things, and I was not aware.
What is one thing you wish you knew as a freshman?
I wish I knew that keeping up with my grades back then would actually inflicted me more.
Is there anything you would change about your high school career?
I would have to say no, because everything that I've did and been through is what helped me become who I am today, and it's made me think and look at like things a whole lot differently. I feel like everybody needed like the whole high school experience, because that would help with like after you graduate and like the college life, you would look at things differently.
What is one thing you would change about your high school career?
Slow down, don't take it so fast, and just enjoy it.
Do you recommend going to VOTEC?
I do, because it has many benefits, but also has some downfalls. First benefit is you don't have to come to Canton for a little while. Also, get certified in other things that you may use later on. Downfall is, oh, never mind. There is no downfall. There's also free coffee.
What is one thing you learned in high school that isn't in any textbook?
One thing I learned in high school that isn't in any textbook is just to kill people with kindness.
What advice do you have for underclassmen?
To quit walking slow in front of everybody when they're trying to get to class, or else you will get ran over.
Do you recommend going to VOTEC?
Yes, because the VOTEC is like a completely different environment than this environment is here at the school.
What is one piece of advice you have for underclassmen?
Listen, I would say one piece of advice that I have is parking right in the parking lot. I know there's no lines or anything, but there is a certain crack in the parking lot that we pull up to. If you see a senior in the parking lot, make sure to line up your tires with theirs, or you will get Vaseline on your handles, or a very dirty note. That's all I have.
What is something you learned in high school that's not in a textbook?
Is he having a stroke? Over there. She can cut it. Oh, this is footage you would see, at the end of the movie.